Welcome back, everybody. I just wanted to give everybody a quick update on the 63 Dodge. I know I haven't really showed this car much, but I got this car a couple weeks ago. It's a really super clean 63 Dodge four-door car, 318 poly. But this was just like a two-owner car, and my buddy got it and I got it off him, so I'm like the fourth owner. But super clean, 89,000 original miles. Had big plans for this. I just want to, maybe take it to some car shows, cruise around in it and stuff. But it's just too nice for me. I mean, it's probably the cleanest Mopar original that I've ever had. And the other day I got to thinking about it and thinking I'd like to have another wagon just as a driver, because I'm still working on my 64 Dodge wagon, making it into a drag car, which it ain't done yet. But I was thinking, well, maybe we'd do some trading with this car and find another wagon, try to find one, and maybe make a have an everyday driver wagon if we could find one. Well, I put a post up on Facebook, got a few calls on it and stuff, but everybody was just wanting to buy the car. Nobody really had a wagon. So I got to thinking, my buddy four-door Larry, he just went out to Iowa and bought a 63 Plymouth wagon, and I figured it'd be a long shot because I know he likes his wagons too. I didn't figure he'd even think about getting rid of it, but I called him up, told him what I was thinking on this car, and then he, hold on one second. And then he told me he wasn't really interested in getting rid of his wagon, which I don't blame him. I mean, I love the wagons, but he just went out and got it, drove 12 hours one way to get it and 12 hours back. Got a lot of time in it going getting it. But then I guess he showed his wife the pictures of this car that night. Well, the next day he calls me and wants me to come look at the wagon. So I made a trip up to Dayton, looked at his wagon, and it needs it needs some body work, which I don't really care. The underneath of the car is really solid, but it needs some patches on the quarters and stuff, and it's just a regular old wagon. I mean, it's nowhere near the condition of this car, but the difference between the condition of this and that car, I'd just rather have the wagon. I know I'll probably regret it later on down the road, but this car is just too nice for me. There ain't really nothing I can do with this car. It's already, pretty much finished waxing it, put some new steel wheels and tires on it, and take it to a car show, and that's it. And that ain't what I want to do. I want to take something out and just burn the tires off of it and ride around in it and, not have to worry about it. This car I'd kind of be worried about driving. I just wouldn't want nothing to happen to it. And then the trunk, it got a little bit of water in it, but it's solid. It's a pretty clean old car, original car. But yeah, I know Larry will take real good care of the car. I mean, he's real meticulous with his cars and stuff, and he's a hell of a Mopar guy. But I just hope his wife really likes it. I know she's seen pictures of it, but she ain't seen it in person, but because the wagon was supposedly to be hers. And I just hope she likes it, which I think she will. I think Larry will like it. But he's on his way here now with the wagon. Like I say, once he gets here and gets the wagon unloaded, we'll check it out, and it'll be some new content to the channel, because I plan on doing a few things to it. But I'm just going to leave it a daily driver, somewhat a daily driver, but maybe do a few mods to it, but nothing to where I can't drive it every day. And we're actually going to make it into a tow vehicle for my 64 Dodge wagon. So So we're going to beef up the springs in the back, maybe put a 355 gear in it, and put a good hitch on the back of it. And the car did have a 361 in it, and somebody's replaced it with a 72 or 3 400, but it seems to be a steel crank 400. It's got a steel crank balancer and stuff on it, so might be a good motor, but it runs good. So, but once I get it, we'll do a few videos on it and do some different things to it to get it to where we can tow the other wagon with it. I think it'd be pretty cool. So, but there'll be some body work videos and stuff of it, and because it needs quarters, the front dog legs on the fender, which it ain't no big deal. I mean, I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. And this car, I mean, it don't need nothing but wax, and you're done. I don't know. I need more to do than that. So, but we'll get back with you here as soon as Larry gets here, and we'll let him check this out. We'll check the wagon out, and we'll keep you posted. Well, here he comes, old four-door Larry with my wagon. He's slowly moving in. But, you make it okay?
Good?
Yeah. Well, there she is. All in her sky blue. Damn, I think it's blue. Yeah, she needs a little bit on the quarters, but I don't care. It's a wagon. And it's the wagon I wanted, a 63. And there's the man right there.
That's it right there, about right there. That's it.
There's the man. He made it happen.
I come from Iowa.
Then you go like 12 hours each way to...
780 miles one way.
Wow. Yep. Yeah.
She got all swelled up.
Let's go in there and check out this other 63, see if he's going home with my wagon or taking this old Dodge with him. but yeah, now I was just doing a little video on this and waiting until you got here just to kind of get some content up on the channel. But I'll let Larry take a look at it here, and we'll get back. Took me a minute to figure it out for a second, but the side panels ain't too bad. Back seat ain't really that bad. Spare tire well. It's a little crusty. Still even got the factory tire and the tire cover. I've never seen one in tire covers. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. Factory power rear window that works, rolls up and down. Actually, let's see. Yeah, you got some quarter patches on it. This definitely want to get a gear in it. We'll rip them on, give some burnouts. I guess that's the rear window glass that goes up and down. Push button. That blue, I just don't know. like blue, but I don't really that color blue. Door shut good. Put it on rest. But it'll do for what I want to do. Go to some swap meets, throw some junk in the back. Just like brand new. Need to get a mirror for it, flopping ass mirror. But windshield's good, rubber's good around the windshield. But yeah, we'll get some stuff up to Nationals for it and make some other videos and get some stuff done to it and get it where it's roadworthy, which four-door Larry, he's pretty much went over a bunch of stuff on it and changed, and it's pretty much roadworthy now. Just need to get it out and drive it some. Let's check her out. But we're going to end this here now. Larry's getting ready to leave, so we'll check in with you here in a few. We'll see. Well, there she goes. It's a nice old car. But it'll be back out because it won't be long. He'll have her up and redone. But a lot of people probably think I'm crazy for trading for this jewel, but I don't care about the rust on the quarters or the fenders. The 63 Plymouth or Dodge wagon is what I've always wanted. And this car is just what I wanted. It's just a driver, and that's what I want. Get this hood open. Let's see. It doesn't have the original motor in it. It's got a, well, he said it's a 400. It's either 400 or 383, but he said it's a 400, but it's a steel crank motor. So it runs pretty good for 400, but no, we'll get some stuff going on it and get a gear in it, go out and do some burnouts in it. I'm gonna update the tranny, the drive shaft, and the rear end, and that way I can use it for a tow vehicle. I gotta find me a 355 sure grip. I don't think I'm gonna put a Dana in it. That way I can keep swapping gears out on it if I want to. If I want to put a road gear back in it or something. But even though them look like which I think they are, Chevy looking hubcaps on it. I mean, it looks like a Mopar cop wheel, but it's not. I think it's a Chevy Rally wheel that's got dual bolt pattern, but I'm gonna leave them on it for now. So I get some other wheels for it. Ain't no biggie. But there she is. Traded a 63 Polara. Super nice, beautiful car for the car I've always wanted in the wagons. But I'm tickled to death with it. But maybe we'll check it out this week. Get a few miles on it. Maybe we'll drive it up to the Mopar Nationals this next weekend. Take it up there and put it in the fun field just to drive it up there. Like anybody'd want to see it, but there's a lot of wagon nuts that like these things. But I just want to give you a quick update, and we're going to go pick up JR's motor for the 66 tonight at Greg's. Get it back in the 66, and hopefully we're going to take it to the Nationals. He's going to try to run it up there this next weekend. As long as the headers cooperate, we're going to do some modifying on them since it's going from a low deck to a high deck. But I don't know. I'll get back with you when we get on the JR's wagon, and we'll see what's going on with it and get it back together and get it up there and get some passes on it. But that's all for now, and just stay tuned and like, share, subscribe, and just keep watching. But we'll see you.